So we've got a few things on the list of projects that need to be done while we wait for our plumbing and electrical. We really need a dog fence. Mark is actually currently working on that project right now. We got all 16 posts cemented in yesterday, and we've pretty much laid out a 30 by 30 area that is going to be kind of an outdoor living space for us and the dogs. It's mainly for the dogs because they tend to roam farther than what we're comfortable with. It's just a nice peace of mind for us to have a nice space that they can be safe in while we're outside working on projects, and we don't have to keep a really close eye on them. So we got Mark over here working on the fence. How's it going, baby?
Good. I made these little fence tighteners from these wood clamps that Ashley got me for Secret Santa.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Ashley and Todd.
I actually cut little slots in the end so that it grabs onto the mesh so it won't like bend it. You know what I mean? It doesn't bend it now, it just pulls it.
How's the tightness coming along? I know
Better than it was. It's a little wavy, but we're putting paneling at the top of this too, so it'll have something to nail it to. I mean, this is not really like a tensile fence. But it'll look nice when it's done. This is the exact same stuff that they had on our split rail fence that we had in the Midwest.
That cost us, what, 14?
No, it was...
Or no, 4,000? 4,000? 6,000?
No,
I don't remember.
It was like $2,700 total for the fence. It was bigger than this. It was like double the size of this.
Yeah.
Split rail, way less materials. Pretty easy to build style fence. But... yeah. It was in a city where there's lots of permitting. Just to put a fence in, you had to get permitting, and the company that did it paid for the permits. So still pretty expensive. What are we into this so far? $200 total?
Barely. And that is
Not
because
even,
we had wood on hand.
Yeah.
We didn't have to buy any wood for this. We mainly just bought this paneling.
And then the gate latches were $50 total. So
yeah.
We're $150 into this right now. Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to stay that way.
Keep it cheap.
Yeah, we're trying to at least. So I'm going to start helping Mark with this paneling, and we're going to see how far we get today. I hope we can knock this out today. We'll see how the gate, the actual gate doors do. We have 2 doors that we're trying to put in. We have an entryway right here, and then there's going to be an entry door right there. We've never made a fence or gate doors before, just a disclaimer. So this might come out okay, this might come out great. We'll find out. Oh, wow.
I pulled the post a little bit.
Dang. The only thing we're kind of like struggling with is keeping the paneling straight and keeping it tight. And Mark's been using these clamps to kind of pull it as tight as possible while we hammer it in, and it's actually pulling the post side to side, just by a little.
It's just because they're wood, they're bending. It's not doing anything to it, they're just bending them.
It's our only struggle really with this, which is just kind of a learning curve. Also, Mark mentioned that we're at a downward slope, so I think it's,
It's just not going to line up in the perfect square.
Yeah, it's not going to be a perfect square, no matter what. And we've already come to the conclusion that nothing is ever square. why we need a fence immediately. These dogs. Mainly our small dog, Penny. She roams, and her recall's not that great. Penny! Penny! Dee-dee! That's not good. Can't find her dog. Doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while she does this and it scares us. Yeah, he's inside. Oh, there she is. She was in the walk. Walk of shame. Annie, what were you doing? Bad pool. Bad Pen. What were you doing? Annie, what were you doing? What were you doing?
Where were you?
Where were you? She knows.
Hello, she's guilty.
Penny. Penny. Hey. 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 Don't do that again. I think she low-key knows that we're putting a fence up. She's been sniffing it all morning and being very suspicious of our activity. In about a day or two, we will not have this be happening anymore. Like a real fence, guys. We got it all the way over here. Put the last piece in over here. Got it here. Pretty awesome. Securing all of these with nails right now. This post is really loose. We're gonna have to put some more cement down there. And then you said that one was loose?
The one next to it.
This one over here. Let's see. Yeah, a little loose. Nothing some cement can't fix.
We don't want to lose it all, so we're gonna...
Yeah. So we'll probably screw most of these down and then do some pour cement before lunch. All right, so Mark's finishing up on hammering the fence onto the posts while I grab some of our concrete that's been sitting outside in the rain. We've luckily been able to use all of our old concrete from when we did the stem wall on the dome. And it's been sufficient. We've just had to kind of crush it up a little bit, and it's worked. So this is what we're working with. Woo! That broke it up just a little bit.
You can see it's gotten moisture, so this is probably really good. Some of this is still okay.
Yeah, we only need a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's still.
And this might be why the last two posts didn't stick that well, is because the last bag we were using was pretty chunky.
There wasn't that much powder in this for sure.
Yeah, there wasn't that much powder. If we had some extra Portland cement, we would just throw it in and it'd probably work like a charm, but we don't have that. We're trying to not do trips to the store.
The posts are still way below grade, so we can put like another probably 4 inches of concrete on top, and it's still going to be below the land.
Okay.
When we backfill, you won't see it, so it doesn't matter.
Would you like a sparkling beverage after a hot days of work? So on Bisbone Ranch, we like to do some more, less preservative, all natural Gatorade. This is boiled ginger water, fresh lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of salt and maple syrup. And then we just add it to ice. Not that much. Like, we only do just like barely a quarter of a cup. And then we just top it off with some sparkling water. I meant to do that.
She calls it Gatorade, but I think it tastes more like a kombucha.
Yeah, kombucha.
It tastes a lot like kombucha, but there's no, I don't think there's any mother or anything in it.
Basically you're getting the you're getting the mother of the apple cider vinegar is really the only mother you're getting. So it's similar to kombucha, but it's not actually fermented. The drink isn't fermented, just the apple cider vinegar. Cheers. Delicious.
Oh yeah, that's good. Better than any soda, that's for sure.
Now it's lunchtime. Oh. Ooh, lunch is served, baby. You ready?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right, we're gonna eat and then back to work. So after lunch and siesta time, the storms rolled through and it's just been so nice outside, hasn't it, honey?
Yeah, it's been perfect.
Beautiful views.
That's why I love this time of year.
So what do we got going on over here?
I'm just screwing this like top plate piece in. It's this whole bunch of extra, what it is it's 2x6, but it's like finger joined. So it's some kind of like framing lumber. We don't really have any specific use for it, and we ended up getting it for like, I think $1 or $2 a stick. So we're gonna use it for this. I'm gonna put it up here and then cut it after it's up there. Just, I don't know, they don't know the exact length it needs to be. So we'll see what happens. Now that the dogs have a secured area, we went ahead and added a little bit of landscaping to make it a little more functional. The monsoons have been rolling in, so it's rained almost every night. This layer of rocks will definitely keep this area and our trailer from becoming muddy.
What? What are those?
Rocking chairs.
Where did you get those?
Goodwill had them. 2 of these metal rocking chairs for like $15 total. So,
oh, what a deal!
I know we wanted these to sit on out here.
Yeah, nice job. Yeah, what a deal. So where are we gonna put all this furniture?
We don't really have room, so I think we're gonna have to build a deck.
Finally, the deck? We're
The
doing
deck.
it?
I think that's gonna be next.
Oh,
Just 'cause
snap.
I really want to sit in these rocking chairs on a deck.
All right, let's build it.
Let's get going. See you guys on the next one.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.